Hey, Jack Squad. Happy Monday. How everybody doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope you're all right. And make sure you make it happen for yourself. Got to make it happen for yourself, right? Um, I got to talk about, I'm so busy. I also want to talk about it so bad. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, right? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, my goal is 5,000 subscribers. That's the next goal. We got the 2,000. Now we on to the 5,000, right? All of my social media stuff is down in the description box. And my TikTok, y'all. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me. I ain't got but a few videos up, but follow me, okay? My email and my Cash App is there as well. You want to donate to my channel, please do so. What else? I think that's it. Anyway, y'all, let me tell you something. I want to talk about Zeus Network, period. Now, I forgot because I just got finished eating. I forgot because I was on the plane back home that it was Sunday night, Zeus Network night, because my mind was focused on Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? And I knew I was going to miss it. So I wasn't thinking about it. So I forgot about it, got home, and then remembered it. So, part 2 of the Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion. Now, see, I've listened to the guy, Lumel, I think that's his name, Lemmy or something like that, the CEO of Zeus. I've heard what he had to say. But listen, it was not set up like any other reunion show. The hosts were there. They had to. They were ready. They were poised. They was waiting. But anytime, if this Jocelyn show, why she wasn't sitting on the stage first, before the girls came out? She should have been there, right? They let all that fighting and carrying on go on, which makes me believe it was planned between Jocelyn and them girls that's in her cabaret. They came looking so tacky. They was all looking so tacky. Like if y'all could have put on t-shirt and jeans and matched it up. They looked so tacky to me. And they all put on their tennis shoes. The Jocelyn Cabaret girls, the ones that were in the actual cabaret, right? And they looked tacky. And the other girls, Amber, K Capri, Wet, and Lexi Blow. See, I know their names. I don't know them other girls' names. They came dressed for a reunion, right? Now, K Capri, they did her very beautifully. They put these studs around, they waved their hair, I thought that was cute. Like, I might want to get my hair like that one day. But anyway, when she finally came out on the stage, child, she was looking like a whole dude. Because she said she didn't know if she was going to put her dress on. And she knew something was up. So she came out there with her Timbs, some old ones, with her Timbs, her shorts, and a Scully. And later on, the Scully turned into a face mask. You know them kind of face masks, you can roll them up. So I said, ooh, she looking like a whole dude, right? I put it on my page, right? But she was prepared. So, got the other girls on the side. Now, the one girl, I don't remember her name, the religious girl, she wasn't in it at all. Her or Wet. She wasn't in it at all, right? She was holding her teddy bear, probably praying to baby Jesus, right? But those other girls, this is what I want to know. Why were they so angry and they wanted to fight? Like, nobody could get the understanding of this is a reunion. You want to hear what you got to say. Like I told y'all before, I want to know who stole this, who messed with that, why you don't like her, what happened behind the scenes. That's what we waiting on as subscribers, right? Because they might as well, to me, in my mind, on Jocelyn's Cabaret, they could have just had a circle in the parking lot. Everybody got on tennis shoes and boots anyway, except for Amber, Lexi Blow, Wet. Can't think of the other girl name, white girl. They had on shoes, right? But all y'all that wanted to fight, that came for a fight, came for some street hood stuff, y'all should have just formed a circle out. Y'all didn't even have to waste some people's time on the stage. Y'all could have just went, formed a circle around in the parking lot, squared up. We're going to do this one at a time. You got security there. You could have did it fairly. If y'all got that much hate and animosity and anger towards somebody, get it off. Sometimes you had to get that off. Y'all should have went in the parking lot. I don't even know why Lemmy didn't do that. Why y'all just didn't let them girls go in the parking lot and get it off? And then, see, because I had a lot of time, right? Y'all had weeks and weeks. I don't know if it's been months, but y'all had a long time. Y'all could have, not on the camera, maybe had some footage for curiosity's sake, but y'all could have just we gonna go in the parking lot. You got 75,000 securities, big boys, right? We're gonna square up in the ring, one at a time. Let's go. And get it off your chest, because a lot of times you need to get that off your chest. Get off your chest, win, lose, and draw. If you get beat up, it's over with. Once we call it's over with. That's what they should have done, because that was too much fighting. That was too much street. That was too much hood for, like me, I don't mind it. I swear to God, I don't mind it, because I'm what you call that, ratchet anyway, right? I like to see it. I don't, it does. But it was too much, and the hosts were looking appalled and shocked and amazed. Now, I don't know what they thought. Did they not see last? I don't know what they expected. I don't know. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. Y'all didn't see it last year before? Every year it get worse. What was y'all expecting, right? And then you look, everybody trying to ignore the fact that they had on tennis shoes. Like, the first thing I would have said as the host was like, why y'all got on tennis shoes? Why y'all ain't dressed up for the reunion? That would have been my first question as they sat down before the reunion officially started. Like, what's up with that? Why y'all got that on? You know what I'm saying? Let me, because it's disrespectful to the host, disrespectful to the subscribers, it's disrespectful to the CEO and all the people there. Like, he paying more for security than anything else. He got more security than cash. So they all arguing, right? They arguing. Now, you know what I forgot? I just had a funny thought in my head. I forgot I had on this halter, and I was like, oh my God, I'm naked on the screen. I'm crazy. But anyway, that was a mess, right? So then, this is another thing. I want to know why Jocelyn, she got to come in, she got to make the grand entrance. Like, all this was staged, because I thought maybe Ballistic would be driving the car, she'd be on the other side. She came, so where was he at? Y'all was all there. What's the big hoopla with the car? I know y'all probably rented it for the show and all, but that you didn't need to do that, right? So she walk in. Now, she got on the biggest boots. Now, she a big girl. She probably wear 10, 11, right? She got on these big combat boots, right? Now, this is another thing, because she said it while they were arguing about Mortal Kombat. I didn't want to forget that, right? So this was all planned with her and her girls. Other girls probably didn't know it, but she planned this. So you can't make no money with a ratchet mother, right? What's her name? Jocelyn is too ratchet to be getting money with. That's why Mona Scott couldn't do nothing with her. As ratchet and as ghetto as them folks is on Love and Hip Hop, we like them, we like watching them and all that. She is a germ. She is a black spot. She can't really belong in society, right? Not trying to get no money on TV. You got to play. Strip club was a place for you, somewhere out there, but not on TV. Not on TV, right? Be an MMA fighter or something, Not this here. Not reality, right? She don't mix. She's not gonna cooperate. Something's going on in her head. I don't know what it is. She's angry because her eyes look crazy. They look beady, right? They look beady. I don't know if that's what's going on in her head, or she didn't use something to some substances, right? But her eyes look crazy to me. So she rolls up. Now, they done fought. They done broke them down. They done had a conversation. Now, sit down, y'all. God dog it. Sit down. Okay. So here she comes. Now, she got on a jean jacket, which was kind of cute, but it was manly. I want to say that probably was Ballistics, because it was too long. But it was cute. It had sparkles on it, right? I like shiny shit, right? Had sparkles in it. She had on shorts and the biggest cowboy boots. She had on some of them Yeezys. She had on some Kanye West combat boots, right? And she walks in and say, what's up, bees, right? Now, what I found odd, like, I ain't never rolled this hard for nobody, right? It's all them girls, them 5 girls that it was 4 in the not the white girl didn't, but the other ones did. In the cabaret, fought hard for her. They was like soldiers. Like, what? Y'all, I understand y'all getting money, because she said they getting money, they getting private bookings and all that. But I ain't getting ready to be a soldier for nobody. I ain't getting ready to do that, right? I ain't getting ready to fight your battles. You gonna have to stand up there and fight your own because you ran your own mouth, right? So as soon as she step up, they stand up. Like all this, you can't tell me they didn't have no conversations all last week, last night, whatever, right? So Amber was talking to her. K Capri was talking to whoever she was talking to. They was really basically saying, forget her, Jocelyn, right? And all of them, but especially Jocelyn, right? These girls were so beholden to Jocelyn, so up her butt. Like, as soon as she step up, they step up. The one girl kept stepping in front of her like Secret Service. She was like Secret Service. I'm like, what's going on? Now, I want to say something foul, but YouTube don't like you doing that. But I'm trying to say, is y'all all looking on each other? Did y'all got that much of connection that you gonna fight in her battles and like, what's that about, right? Jocelyn bigger than all of y'all put together. So they get into it. Now, I listened to Amber and K Capri and all them when it first happened way back, when they said it won't be no reunion. I didn't really see Jocelyn get knocked down. Maybe because everybody was over her. I didn't really see that. But what I did see was, and then, they left and came back, and then Ballistic was sitting there. Why is he on the stage? He's a music producer. Why is he on the stage? He's a man amongst women. Why he ain't standing in the background like all the other husbands do on reality shows? Why is he sitting on the stage right next to the host? Why? Right? So, another thing I thought was odd, when them girls started fighting and they all ganged up, I did see him go into the crowd. Couldn't exactly see what was going on, but for him to just go into the crowd of women and fight them, dead wrong. Dead wrong, right? Me and my son had this conversation. He loved his fiance, I love her too. But I said, if she get in a fight, your job is to break. If she getting beat up, your job is to break it up. Not, he said, I'm gonna hit her, I'm gonna knock her out. She hitting my girl. That ain't a man. A man has different force and a different more strength than we do. It's unfair for a man to hit a woman, period, right? If your girl can't fight, your job is to take her home and teach her how to fight, right? Your job is to break it up. A man hitting a woman, I ain't with it. With your fist, with your anything, kick up anything, I'm not with it, right? So the security, it was a whole huddle of people, so you couldn't really see what was going on. I'm assuming, this is what the girl said, but I'm assuming by what I'm looking at, that security had him beat up, because I could hear the conversations, like they, in my mind, and it sort of sounded like they were saying, like, what are you doing? I wanted to use another word, N-word, what you doing, right? That ain't cool. So he had a little mark on him, he was a little bruised, he light-skinned, it probably don't take much, right? But when it all blew over, she was saying she didn't get hit, and he was saying that nothing happened to him. I don't know what happened. But K Capri, they had convinced her to go back, put on her dress, which was cute. And once that started, she got mad, ran back to her room, put her clothes, her fighting clothes back on. That's when she came back, pulled the mask down. I was like, she was looking like that dude on Fat Albert, Little Albert Kid. What is they call Fat Albert, right? So anyway, Zeus need to do better. You might need to put something into place, like if y'all fight, you don't get paid, or I don't know what you need to do, but it's okay to have some words back and forth. That's interesting. That's fun. That's exciting. Unless you're going to let them square up and get it off, that fighting ain't, people ain't paying for that, right? I don't care. But most people ain't paying for that, right? So, and then it went off. They all went outside and then it went off. Like, they had to come up with a reunion, but that was not. Like I told y'all, there wasn't no word, no conversation. They didn't get to ask no questions. Jocelyn did get to say something. She said those girls was jealous and blah, 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 blah. And she was mad because they had been talking about them on Instagram. Listen, they talked about Jesus Christ. Y'all cannot be that angry. Now, Jocelyn Amber said something about her daughter, and she thought her and Amber were cool in that because she had been to her house and all of that, right? Then Jocelyn tried to go again. Now, Lexi Blow didn't say nothing the whole time. Jocelyn's a bully. Lexi Blow, she knows as a punk ain't gonna fight. She pushed her and started saying stuff to her when she couldn't get to the other girls. Like, you a traitor. Like, I don't know, this pimp hoe mentality that Jocelyn has, it's not like friendship. It's like, do what I say do, because she told the girls, I put the eyes on you. You know, so they need to be kissing her butt because she allowed them to come on her situation, right? And that's how she feels. Now, I don't know. If they have a season 4, I know somebody crazy. If they got to revamp it or do something different, they gonna have to do something different. You're gonna have to have Jocelyn. And Jocelyn was talking to the security like crazy. When they had her husband hemmed up, she was talking to him like she was a dude. She was talking to him like she was a dude. So I don't know what'll happen. I don't know. They don't really deserve a next season, you know, because she went to Vegas on her own, got the venue and all that. I thought one of them hotels had booked her and she was really playing Vegas, right? She went over there and pretended Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't having that in them spots. She rented a little building or whatever. They ain't having that in them spots. Them hotels and stuff where real people, not real, I shouldn't say real people, where professional entertainers are, they're not having that. They ain't having all that foolishness. They ain't doing that, right? So I don't know. I hope it worked out. But that was that on that. It didn't give much. It was about 35 minutes long of chaos. It was 35 minutes of chaos. That's what I'm going to title it. 35 minutes of chaos. Now, on to the bigger one. Bad Boys Club of L.A. Listen, y'all. They was having a party. The house was big. They was having a party. Now, I talked about it. If y'all seen it on my page, wonder what I was talking about. I was talking about Bad Boys, right? First of all, Milan. Every time I he gained some cool points with he lose them, he gained them, he lose them again. He lost them. He ain't got none. He in the hole with them, right? So you brought your friend Mario, to the set to intimidate Jonathan. That's what you did. I don't care what you say, who you interview with. Like he's got another interview with Armand about it. I ain't watched it. I'm going to watch it when I got time to see what he got to say. But I already know what happened. We all know that watched it. You brought dude. Jonathan said we could share the room. He said no. First of all, Natalie messy, because how y'all going to bring a big dude? Jonathan is a big boy. He's a big boy. Him and, what his name? Milan couldn't sleep in that bed unless it was a king size. And he had to toe, I don't know. But he's a big boy. He needed his own bed. Why you bring that man there and then have no bed for him? Ain't nobody sleeping on no twin bed. Twin beds, grown people can't sleep on a twin bed. It's just not comfortable. You roll over and roll onto the floor, right? So why did you bring him there? You, Natalie, conspired with Milan. You can't tell me. You cannot tell me because you just can't tell me, right? Because I know you super duper messy. So anyway, he come back after they done had him in the hotel. Now, Milan done called his boy up. You called it. You called him, right? So you got to take some accountability, Milan. You called your boy up. Your boy standing there. Jonathan tried to be cool. Your boy rushed him. Number one mistake. He rushed Buddy, right? Buddy whooped him up in that corner. Seemed like he was doing uppercuts, overs. Till the security came, right? Okay, you got whooped. You came to fight somebody else's battle that you ain't had no beef with, no dog, how they say, no dog in the fight, and then you got whooped. Right? At that point, you should have said, hey, listen here, I'm going to go into the house. But the reason why I know that it was set up, Natalie was in on it, because Milan, at the end of the show, introduced him, he's going to be staying in the house. That's to assure that Jonathan don't sleep in his room. Use a punk, right? So anyway, Jonathan, let me tell you something. Now, them guys in there are gay, and they fight like gay men. And I seen girls, because I know how to fight, but they fight like dudes, like gay dudes. Jonathan fight like a man, and he told him, my hands is lethal, right? He beat the brakes off that boy every situation he could, right? Now, dude kept talking like he was, he was winning, but he was getting whooped on. He was getting whooped on. And security almost, there's a lot of them, almost couldn't handle Jonathan, right? Now, I hope Jonathan go home and don't ever come back, because he's a professional stylist, hairdresser and all that. Don't come back to that mess. I don't think he is. But anyway, he whooped that boy every which way but loose, right? And now, Milan, this is the part I'm talking about. Milan brought in there when the fight got to fighting. When it got fighting, you went outside somewhere. I thought he went home. I thought he left. He was sitting and watching. You didn't help. You didn't jump in. But you had all that fight. You had all that energy for little Carry On Franklin. You had all that. You running up on. They can't hold you back. Ooh, they can't. I don't like people that they can't hold back. I don't like that, right? They couldn't hold you back. You sneaking him. You Carry On just standing there. You rushing him. You so mad. Ooh, he just walking around. Can't control him. He need a minute. You know, all of that. Where was that energy for Jonathan? Where was that energy for Jonathan? Jonathan was bringing the heat. Jonathan came with it. He came with it, Milan. What was you? Now all of a sudden I ain't fighting. I ain't doing this crazy. My leg hurt. Your leg didn't hurt yesterday, day before when you was running around trying to get Carry On. You jumped on the couple. You scared Andrew Caldwell off. See, you do punk stuff. He's the reason why Andrew left, and I'm gonna tell you why he left. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna tell you why Andrew had to leave right off the gate. Andrew's good TV, and he was gonna take Milan's shine. Whatever shine, because Milan wanted to be the leader, he wanted to be the head, he wanted to be in every set. Andrew was gonna take that away from him because Andrew was very animated and funny and stupid. And Milan, being older, darn near 40, and know how reality TV goes, he knows that Andrew was gonna take the shine off of him. He wanted it. Right? Him and Natalie had already discussed how to be and what to be. Okay? Mark my words, y'all. And so he had to get Andrew out of there, and you fought them other two boys. You just in there, you was all tough. Woo! You was Iron Man tough when it came to Carry On. Jonathan, grown man, Jonathan with them hands, with them fire. He came with the fire. He came with heat. Because I felt it. I'm at home. You ain't want no parts. Now you're going to call the police. After we sit there and watch your boy get mollywopped, now you're going to call the police. Police come, do the walkthrough, leave back out. All this was going on upstairs, and the boys was down there kicking and having fun. Nobody didn't know. Jonathan come down. Here come Rio. This is somebody you ain't even really in the house. But it's been okayed by Natalie. Because Natalie didn't say, hey, you got to go. See what I'm saying? And he got whooped. Now, Jonathan hit him so hard, he slid him across the room. Right? Then he went over there like in 1 or 2 steps and was on him, right? Jonathan whooped him. Every situation, Jonathan whooped him. And he would have hurt him really badly had the security not gotten to him. Now, they leave and put him in a hotel again. He said, I'm tired of going to these hotels. When he come back early that morning, Rio was outside by himself. Jonathan come up. They say it was 4 other people, 3 other people, whatever. And took a chair and commenced to whooping him. And he said the reason why he used the chair was because Rio had hit him with a chair the day before, so he was going to get his get back. He hit that boy with the chair, looked like a full force 3-4 times, right? Now, I think his arm broke, something happened to him, I don't know. Now, Milan want to come outside and say he crazy and he called the police. You know, I ain't got it for you, Milan. I when you did that interview with Amon and told us some behind the scenes, I kind of wavered on some things. You were a bully, but you was a punk bully. You was a reality TV bully. You ain't a real life bully. You ain't a real life bully. You ain't a real life fighter. You're a reality TV fighter. There's a difference because then you know the people gonna hold you back. You're gonna get one hit and they gonna hold you back. They couldn't do nothing with Jonathan. He was like a tornado hurricane. Yeah. So I don't think Jonathan's coming back. Milan is a punk for doing that, right? He was a punk for sitting. You sent somebody and they got whooped and you didn't help them. You was a punk on so many levels. First of all, you sent dude in to handle your what you thought he was going. What did you think he was going to do with Jonathan, right? You thought Jonathan was going to fight like this, like everybody else. No. And then, now I got to give it to Rio. He had a lot of heart because he kept taking them hits. But no. Yeah, so anyway, y'all, I got to go. It's time for me to go. But anyway, y'all, Zeus. I don't know about Zeus. Zeus. It's a fight fest, right? And they need to revamp some things and do some other stuff. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, do not fight nobody's battles if you can't fight. If you can't fight, don't go help nobody. Stand on to the side and watch. All right?